Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Lisa Renee TV. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Please go ahead and subscribe before you leave, and make sure to hit the thumbs up button if you like the video, and make sure you share on all your social media networks. Okay, guys, so welcome back to another edition of Lisa Renee TV. It's so good to be right back in front of the camera. It's always a pleasure to be before you guys. Come in and chat for a little bit and just say, hey, what's going on? All right, and how's everybody's weekend? I hope everybody's weekend was great. Mine was great. So back to the grind of the week, right? All right. So I don't know if you all watched the Emmy Awards. I really didn't get a chance to watch a lot of the award show, but of course I saw like the main some of the main things that happened. I know the biggest thing that I will talk about was Viola Davis. She was the first African American woman to win a lead drama actress award, and of course all you know her show How to Get Away with Murder, which is on ABC 7. It's coming back too, because I think all the shows are getting ready to come back in a couple of days. So I'm like so happy. Oh, it has been a drought. Like seriously, like I've been dying. And me and my mom was talking like, all the shows come back, including Empire. So I'm ready. And I might start doing Empire reviews too. I'm thinking, because yeah, I love me some Empire. But anyway, yeah, back to Miss Davis. So she won. She had a really powerful speech, and one of the most powerful quotes is actually on Facebook. Was she said the only thing that separates women of color from other women is opportunity. And I just said, wow, that is amazing how she summed up, just everything in just that one little succinct quote. And it's very true. It's just resounding, the meaning, it's just kind of reverberating in your soul, when you really think about it, because it says, it's a small quote, but it says, so little that says so much, basically. So, what she talks about is that, you have really great actresses, like herself, like a Gabrielle Union or a Sanaa Lathan or a Nia Long or a Nicole Bahari, or a Taraji B. Henson, and they come into this field, or Halle Berry, and they fight. Black actresses have so much they go through. They fight, they have to fight for for roles, and we've seen a lot of our favorite actresses, a lot of our favorite black actresses. We've seen the kind of roles they get, right? Like a lot of times they kind of get the bottom of the wrong roles. They had to play a maid or some kind of prostitute, or some kind of hood rat girl or whatever, or just really some ghetto chick, or just something really low rated, and it seems like black actors kind of have to climb their way up in Hollywood as opposed to being able to come right in and kind of get these top notch roles, and it's just so weird. Like it seems like they have to fight tooth and nail to get quality roles, with other actors like white actors, Hispanic actors, they don't have to fight as much to get those really good roles because the roles are already available for them. The roles are made already for them, to play. Um, a teacher or a lawyer, or a woman in war, or just something like a hero, some kind of heroine that you would look up to. It's already there. It's already written for them. What There's nobody who writes, for black women. Nobody looks at black women like this. So they will just kind of write you in this. You could be the yeah, you can be the babysitter. You could be the hoe. They just kind of give you anything, and you like, really, So it's just like you have to kind of fight to show people your worth in Hollywood as a woman of color, and it can be so difficult. And I think Viola Davis she's been in the industry. I think she said 27 years, so she's been there a long time. So she had to fight her way up, and sometimes you have to take those grunt roles in order to even just get recognized, to get your name out there, to be on somebody's career, and then work your way up. And you take roles whatever roles you can get, and you keep working and keep working. And finally you can work your way up to being the first African American lead actress, and a great, greatly, wonderfully written script such as How to Get Away with Murder, who's written by a black woman, Shonda Rhimes. So it's just fantastic. And I've actually, as we noticed, we've seen, just a surge of black talent coming out. Like we got the How to Get Away with Murders, and we got the Mary Jane, being Mary Jane. So there's it's there. We're here and we're letting people know that we are here, we do exist, and we do have talent. Besides, some weird, video vixen rump shaking role, or, some prostitute role, or whatever, just something that's kind of low, or some robber, some thief in the night, some thug, some whatever, the typical roles, that we usually normally get cast into, that we play so well, like we're here, so we have talent, and I think that when somebody doesn't make an opportunity available to you, you have to create your own opportunities. I actually, like learned that from a teacher of mine, one of my teachers who taught me magazine editing when I was still in college, he said, you guys, sometimes you have to create your own opportunities, and I thought that was actually one of the most powerful things I ever learned in college, and so I kind of always remembered that, what he told us that night in class, and I kind of took that with me, and that's what I've been doing ever since. So you have to do that sometimes in life. You just have to, Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? And I keep looking over because I'm actually cooking right now, so I was looking at my timer like, yeah, it's gonna go off. Yeah, but yeah, so true, right? Anyway, we're moving on to the next little topic I had today. So this is a double topic video. So the presidency, politics. Okay, so Donald Trump for president or not? So he there's a quote that he had I saw on the Atlantic.com. So he said that when Mexico sends its people, they're not sending the best. He's talking about Mexican immigrants to the United States. They're sending people who have lots of problems, and they're bringing those problems. They're bringing drugs, crime, rapists, and some. I thought some are, well, I assume some are good people. But I speak to border guards, and they're telling us what we're getting. So apparently he's talked to the border guards, and the border guards told him that that's what they're getting, the scrap. They're not getting, a whole lot of good people. So I was like, how rude, to say such a thing about Mexican immigrants. Okay, so as a result, of course, he pissed people off. So on June 25th, Univision announced that it wasn't airing the Miss USA pageant, which Trump partly actually owns, due to his remarks. And so the network's contract was for $13 million, but Trump, as usual, he just sued them for $500 million to get back at him. And NBC also, they aired The Apprentice, which is Donald Trump's show. They said they wanted to cut ties with him too for that comment on June 29th as well. I believe he wanted to sue them as well. He sues everybody. That's kind of his defense. I will sue you. I'm like, of course you will. And to get richer. Anyway, so he says to the Washington Post, everyone thinks that he's doing this all for fun and enjoyment, but it's not really for fun or enjoyment. Okay. Also, he mentioned he wants to protect our religious liberty. If he gets into office, he says he feels Obama has done a horrible job at that. I don't know how, but he wants to definitely protect the religious liberty. And he also, this thing's gonna go off in a minute. So he also felt that it's gonna make a really loud noise. There it is. So he also felt that he didn't have any obligation to defend or respond to a man that he was talking to. I think it was at his event. He was talking about about President Obama. He made a comment. No, before he said something about Obama, he said we do have a problem with Muslims. Then he kind of made another comment about President Obama. He was kind of accusing him of being, a Muslim. He's been messing with Obama for a long time about his faith, his religion, and his ethnicity and things of that nature. It's been a lot of BS. And David, can you take the food out? Is he paying attention to me? Sorry. Okay, gotta do it real fast. Okay, so, but yeah, they've been messing with Obama, for a long time, about his faith and his religion. So, Trump said nothing, like in his defense. He didn't say anything about it at all. He just kind of let it glaze over. This is at his event, mind you. So he didn't feel like he needed to speak up at all. So he got a lot of flack about that. People were asking, why didn't you say anything about it? Why didn't you try to at least defend the president a little bit? And he said, well, I don't feel this is my moral obligation. And he said, well, if somebody says something about me, do you think that President Obama will come to my defense? I don't think so. Do you I don't feel like I had to say anything. I don't feel like it's my obligation to say anything about it. And it was just weird because I was actually watching a clip on CNN.com. And there were like 4 different panelists, and they were talking. One guy was saying, no, this is your event. Not saying you have to go all in about it, but just, it's about keeping it classy. And every leader has to know you need to keep things classy. When somebody mouths off at your event or says something like that about another leader, you need to at least say, it's, because the guy is basically saying Obama's not an American. You need to say something. You need to respond and say, well, he is an American. I saw his birth. He made a joke, so you could have made a joke like, oh, I looked at his birth records, he looks like an American to me. It says he's American. Come on, like you have to respond. And the other people were there, the other panelists were saying like, oh no, I agree. He didn't need to say anything. It's not really his moral obligation to say anything. I agree. I'm like, you sound freaking stupid. Like, it is about class. And that's the thing. This world is classless and trashy nowadays. And this is why we're in the state we're in, I mean, come on, the common decency enough. Like, if I'm at my event and somebody's mouthing off about somebody else, I may not go all the way in to the point where I'm having an argument about somebody, especially not even in the room. But I'm gonna make sure if they even say if I'm a world leader and somebody says something about another leader about them not being an American, I'm not gonna let them get away with it because that makes me look like a piece of crap. Like, how does that make me look? I'm a leader and some jackass is mouthing off at my event talking about another leader's not an American. I'm sitting there looking like this, just holding my drink and, looking silly, because what that told this guy was that you condone it. Now, Donald Trump wins the whole thing of I'm infringing on his freedom of speech. And no, Trump, don't try to pull the freedom of speech. It doesn't have anything to do with freedom of speech. This has something to do with you being passive. And you're a fighter, as you say. So fight. Fight back. I don't like that. I don't like passivity. Do not be Do not be a pacifist when you need to be assertive. That was a situation where he could have. You supposed to, all you had to do was make one little remark. It could be a joke. I know you like to joke around and be, hey, you're that kind of guy. Hey, you got moxie and all that. Hey, that's you. So you could have done it and been done with it. I mean, that's just my opinion. I feel like I would have. If I was him, I would have said something back, something. So you don't just look like you're condoning what this guy is saying. Now you receive a lot of flack, and people are gonna look at you like you didn't even stand up for your now president. So why would I vote you in office? So what else won't you stand up for in the future? And it makes you wonder, what else are you going to be passive about when people make remarks about people in your country? I mean, like, what? I mean, really? That was an easy one. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's interesting that he is running for president, being that he's not a politician at all and he's a businessman, a self-made businessman. He is admirable. He's somebody that he's great to look up to as far as like making it and making your own money and creating your own opportunities, and that's what he did. Now his name is on everything. He got whole empire of his own. I mean, this guy rides to the jet with his name on it. He can stay at his own hotel. I mean, that's amazing, So he's somebody to look up to as far as for business. As far as him running for a politician, I think it's kind of interesting. He is the front runner for the Republican Party, though, as far as like for the Republican side of things, for the presidential candidacy. Would I vote for him? I'm thinking about it. I don't know. If the other people don't step up, then he might have to step in, So I don't know. We'll see how he fares on other issues. But yeah, interesting, right? Anyway, that's all I have tonight. Yeah, just 2 things I just want to come in here. 2 things I thought about. I want to come in and speak on really quickly. And that's it. I just want to come and say, hey, you guys. Because I made y'all wait longer last week for a video. Sorry. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat my dinner. That's what was cooking. I had to get it out the oven, so excuse the interruption. But anyway, other than that, thumbs up the video. Make sure you share. You can also add me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. The information will be in the more info box below. Also, I was going to say, if you all ever have any video topics that you want me to cover, like if you've never seen me cover it before, feel free to drop it in the comments or hit me up on Facebook and tell me about it. You could always suggest things to me. Like, I don't mind. I'm not against you suggesting a video topic if you just have something you really want to see me talk about. Yeah, you can drop it below. All right. Other than that, you guys have a great week, and I will see you later. Bye.